Today we're diving into a spicy topic that has the NFL world buzzing. The Chicago Bears. Yes, the team that's been stuck in rebuilding mode since what feels like the Jurassic period, are on the hunt for their next head coach. But here's the kicker. Some experts think Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson isn't the guy for the job. And let me tell you, that opinion is stirring up a storm bigger than a Green Bay blizzard. So why are we even talking about this? Well, ESPN's Dan Orlovski, former NFL quarterback and now professional hot take artist, has some thoughts, and trust me, they're not subtle. According to Orlovski, hiring Ben Johnson to pair with Bears quarterback Caleb Williams might be as awkward as a first date with someone who insists pineapple belongs on pizza. Yeah, it's that divisive. Let's start with the basics. Ben Johnson has been a hot name in coaching circles, and for good reason. Look at what he's done with the Detroit Lions offense. He turned Jared Goff into a reliable QB, and that's no small feat. Goff went from being a Rams cast-off to looking like someone who might actually win you a playoff game. That's Johnson's magic. The Lions offense is creative, efficient, and downright fun to watch. So naturally, everyone thinks he's the next big thing. But not so fast. Orlovsky's argument boils down to this. Caleb Williams is not Jared Goff. And no, that's not just a, well, duh statement. The two quarterbacks have completely different styles. Goff is a timing passer. He relies on rhythm, precision, and throwing with his feet, as Orlovsky puts it. Meanwhile, Caleb Williams, he's more of a creative, make something out of nothing type of guy. Near he is hashtag Patrick Mahomes, but with training wheels still on. Williams thrives on improvisation, not timing, and according to Orlovsky, that's where the potential clash with Johnson lies. Now here's where it gets juicy. Orlovsky didn't just stop at saying it's a bad fit. He went full analyst mode, breaking down Williams' biggest issue. He doesn't play quickly with completions. Translation, he holds onto the ball too long. And in the NFL, that's a recipe for getting sacked more times than you'd like to count. Orlovsky argues that Williams needs an offensive system designed to make his life easier. Think Andy Reid with the Chiefs or Sean Payton during his Saints days. These are guys who scheme baked in completions, those easy, can't-miss throws that help a quarterback get into a groove. Ben Johnson's offense, not so much. It's built on timing and precision, not spoon-feeding a young QB. Orlovsky believes pairing Johnson with Williams would be like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Sure, it might work eventually, but it's going to be ugly before it gets there, generally speaking. Let's pause for a second. Is Orlovsky onto something here? Well, maybe. Williams is insanely talented, no doubt about it. He's got the arm, the mobility, and the swagger to be a franchise quarterback. But he's also raw. You know, he's not a polished product like Joe Burrow or Trevor Lawrence were coming out of college. And if you're the Bears, do you really want to gamble on a coach-quarterback combo that might not click right away, especially when the franchise hasn't had a legit QB since ever? I mean, the last time the Bears had consistent QB play, people were still renting movies from Blockbuster. Let's look at the alternatives. Orlovsky mentioned Sean Payton as an example of the kind of coach who'd be perfect for Williams. Obviously, Payton's off the table since he's busy trying to fix Russell Wilson in Denver, but the point stands. The Bears need a coach who can tailor their offense to Williams' strengths. Someone who can simplify the game for him while he develops. Johnson's creative, sure, but is he adaptable enough to do that? That's the million-dollar question. And let's not forget, the Bears front office has a history of questionable decisions. Remember when they traded up to draft Mitchell Trubisky instead of Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson? Yeah, Bears fans are still having nightmares about that one. So, Kevin Warren, the team president, has to get this hire right. There's no room for error. Picking the wrong coach could set the franchise back another 5 years. And let's be honest, Bears fans deserve better. They've been through enough. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but Ben Johnson's offense is so good, why can't it work with Williams? And hey, That's a fair point. Maybe Williams adapts. Maybe Johnson tweaks his system. It's not impossible. After all, good coaching is about adjusting to your personnel. But here's the thing. That's a lot of maybes. And the NFL isn't exactly known for its patience. If the Bears don't see results quickly, heads will roll. And by heads, I mean Johnson's. Let's lighten things up with a quick joke. Why did the Bears fan bring a ladder to the stadium? Because they heard the team was finally going to raise their game. Okay, back to business. Another layer to this debate is the Lions-Bears rivalry. Imagine the optics if the Bears hire Johnson and it doesn't work out. Lions fans would never let them hear the end of it. Detroit has been the laughingstock of the NFC North for years, but now they're turning the corner. If Johnson leaves and the Bears still can't figure it out, it'll be a double whammy. The Lions keep winning, and the Bears are stuck in mediocrity. So it's not exactly a winning PR strategy. So what should the Bears do? If Orlovski had his way, Kevin Warren would explore other candidates. There are plenty of offensive minds out there who could fit better with Williams. Names like Eric Bieniemy, Brian Johnson, or even Shane Steichen come to mind. These are guys who've worked with young quarterbacks and know how to maximize their potential. The Bears need someone who can build an offense around Williams, not force him to fit into a pre-existing system. Anyway, at the end of the day, it's all about the marriage between coach and quarterback. You can have the most talented QB in the world, but if the system doesn't suit him, it's not going to work. Just ask Justin Fields. The Bears tried to fit him into an offense that didn't play to his strengths, and look where that got him. They can't afford to make the same mistake with Williams. Now, let's flip the script for a second. What if Orlovski's wrong? What if Johnson and Williams turn out to be the next great coach-QB duo? It's possible. Football is unpredictable, and sometimes things click in ways no one expects. Maybe Johnson sees something in Williams that we don't. Maybe he's already got a plan to make it work. If that's the case, Bears fans should be cautiously optimistic. But until then, the skepticism is warranted. To wrap things up, the Bears are at a crossroads. Kevin Warren has a big decision to make, and he'd better get it right. Ben Johnson is an intriguing candidate, but he's not a slam dunk. Caleb Williams needs the right coach to help him reach his potential, and that might not be Johnson. As Orlovski said, I think I would very much entertain others if I was Kevin Warren. All right, folks, that's all for today's video. What do you think? Should the Bears take a chance on Ben Johnson, or should they look elsewhere? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, stay tuned, stay hyped, and stay football savvy. See ya.